All right, so welcome to the behind the scenes footage of, and unedited. Sometimes I can't even get a word out of my mouth, like third one in the sentence. But behind the scenes footage of mikevsbeer. I'm gonna do the Illa Vanilla. This is a milkshake IPA, 6.5% IBV. This is all the background that goes into me recording a 1-minute TikTok. This is, I know people are going to go insane. They're going to say, why do you pour it like that? Because if you read a book from Randy Mosier called Tasting Beer, he says that is the best way to pour a beer is straight down. It releases all the carbonation out of the beer. It just got to be patient. I do this all before I release any beer review. So, who knows, maybe I'll edit some of this out for you guys, but this is the Mosier pour. It gives me plenty of time to check out the aroma before I do the review. So when I do the review, I'm kind of like, it smells like this. The fact is I've been smelling it for like 5 minutes before I get to the review so I can give you my aroma. There's no way you pick up on it. Like I give it this big whiff and then I'm like, oh, that smells like this, this, and this. Probably couldn't do it that fast in real life. But again, Randy Mosier, great book that the Homebrew King recommended. And he said, tasting beer. And he never called me to tell me about it. He just mentioned it in one of his videos. I'm like, that dude knows how to taste beer. He says, it's a good book. I like beer. I like learning about beer. I like drinking beer. But I haven't really invested a whole lot of time in learning how to taste beer. Subtle difference. Drinking beer and tasting beer. I'd say drinking beer, I'm probably an A1 expert at it. There's many people that probably are better at drinking beer than me, but for the majority, I'm probably top 5%er in terms of the ability to down them, to enjoy them, to not complain about them, to not yak, to not burp, to not be a wussy about it every time you take a sip of something you don't like, except for the pickle beers. The pickle beers that Daniel sent at one point in time, I don't know what he's thinking. But as I always reply, to each his own. If I'm not going to judge anyone in life, period, especially not when it comes down to beer preference. My goodness, I mean, you got people judging people all the time. Like, I haven't walked in their shoes for 1 mile. How can I claim to know what they're thinking and feeling gives me the right to judge people about anything? Like, get bent, all you judgers. But who would have ever imagined you get a vanilla, looks like an ice cream cone, IPA as an extremely bitter style of beer because of the hop content? Oh boy. This Buddy Van Doodle up in Canada would probably dig this one big time. He's Canada's most famous stuntman. I think that's his name. If you haven't seen Buddy Van Doodle ever, do a search for that name on YouTube. He's quite the character. He I think he set the world record for the number of consecutive washing machines stacked on top of each other that he's jumped with his homemade go-kart lawnmower. And he wears all hockey gear when he does it. That's just awesome. But check this out. Probably not going to get into a lot of details. And because now I'm recording this on my phone and not directly on TikTok, but they've got these 3 classifications here. You can see that it goes 2 to 4. I don't know that it's clear enough to read that, but I'll read it for you. There's color, malt, and hops. So it has 2 out of 5 color, 2 out of 5 malt, 4 out of 5 hops, 6.5% milkshake, 6.5% ABV. Brewed at in Fresno, California. India Pale Ale with vanilla and lactose. This is Full Circle Brewing Company. Now, you see, I've done a whole lot of gabbing. This just sets up a good review for me to give to all of you. Oh, yeah. Frick, yeah, this is going to be a winner. I wish I could invert it. I don't know that I can, but I make sure I get my name, my shirt there. Make sure that I get this on there. Sometimes I bring that closer so it sticks out a little bit more. And I always pay attention. On this side, there's going to be like my profile and all that stuff TikTok puts on there. So I don't want to cover all that up, but we'll just get to rolling here. Let's do this thing. So 3, 2, 1. It's mikevsbeer, home of your 60-second uncut beer review. Tonight's review, check this out, fan sponsorship. This is from Full Circle Brewing Company. It's called Illa Vanilla, brewed in Fresno, California. I was out in Fresno during the start of our North American beer tour, but before I went there, I met up with my buddy Jose, also known as Azrael by handle, and we had a couple beers, we talked, just made a friendship there, and he shipped me this. I'm excited, let's go for it. This is a vanilla milkshake IPA. The tones are like a vanilla waffle cone and a whole lot of citrus. So cheers, salute. Prrrrrrost. Smooth, creamy, incredible mouthfeel, hardly any bite. Whoa, here comes the vanilla. And then the citrus. It's like an orange creamsicle. It's a winner, man. I wish I could get more of these. And I got more with different flavors. I'm going to be trying them out, Jose. And I'm probably already cut off from TikTok, but this is where the extra footage comes in on the YouTube channel. But yeah, that intense vanilla flavor up front, followed by citrus. And it does, it's a combination, get this, orange creamsicle or a vanilla ice cream waffle cone in a big, awesome Viking horn glass mug that you can just drink. This, crazy. I've never tasted beer like this. The guys at Full Circle Brewing Company, they nailed it. Dynamite job, guys. Dynamite.